The defendant cargo owner chartered a vessel to carry a cargo of wheat from a US port to Bombay. The vessel got stranded on a reef in the South China Sea 420 miles from Manila. The ship's managing agent signed a salvage agreement as agent for the cargo owner. The goods, which had wheat being perishable, the salvors stored it at their own expense. The ship owner abandoned the voyage and notified the cargo owner accordingly. Subsequently, the cargo owner accepted responsibility for the salvor storage charges for the period from April 24 to August 5, 1975, but refused to pay the storage charges incurred by the salvors between February 10 and April 24, 1975. 1. To whom the cargo was delivered able at the termination of the salvage services. 2. Whether, on salvors obtaining possession of the cargo from the ship owner, the relationship of take salvors to the cargo owner was that of a bailee or sub-bailee. The Court of Appeal reversed Lloyd J's judgment from the Commercial Court and matter went to House of Lords. The court held, 1. No element of necessity is required. It is sufficient that the bailee acts reasonably in pursuance of his duty to take reasonable care of the goods. 2. Wheat being a perishable cargo and the cargo owner being unwilling to give instructions, it was clearly necessary for the salvors to take reasonable steps to store and preserve the wheat that they had salved. 3. Salvors are entitled to recover the agreed sum from the cargo owner together with interest. 4. The salvors stored the cargo for the benefit of its owner. They received security for their salvage claim, but continued to store the cargo at their expense until the cargo owner finally accepted delivery of it between June and August. 5. If they had been storing the goods merely in order to maintain their line for salvage, they would have stopped doing so as soon as they obtained security. 6. Alternatively, the principle that the lessor cannot charge the owner of the goods for the cost of exercising the lion applies only to possessory lions and not to maritime lions. The storage was both reasonable and necessary for the preservation of the cargo and to prevent its deterioration. The claim had succeeded. Lord Diplock said, quote, "It is of course true that in English law a mere stranger cannot compel an owner of goods to pay for a benefit bestowed upon him against his will, but this latter principle does not apply where there is a pre-existing legal relationship between the owner of the goods and the bestower of the benefit, such as that of bailer and bailee, which imposes upon the bestower of the benefit a legal duty of care in respect of the preservation of the goods that is owed by him to their own."